Hi everyone. This is Sonali Shivlani. I'm the Executive Director of CAPPA India. And today I have with me Seema Kazi Rangnekar. She is one of our oldest CAPPA members, registered in 2010. She is certified as a childbirth educator, lactation educator, and a pregnancy fitness educator. And what's more, she also does the training programs for all these three certifications for other professionals who want to certify. Without taking any more time, I would actually like Seema to take over her own introduction and tell us in her own words about herself, about her past, maybe a little bit about her family. Welcome, Seema. Thank you so much for taking the time, and over to you.
Hi Sonali, thank you for having me here. I am proudly a CAPPA certified birth worker professional. I always was attracted to fitness, and that was something I always wanted to do in spite of my corporate job, which I was in for very long before I got pregnant. And when I finally got pregnant, I felt there was a lack of enough support for women. When I gave birth to my daughter, although it was a normal birth, I felt that there could be more support for mothers, and I felt that was not available at that point of time. And since I loved exercise, my first thing was to do the CAPPA Pregnancy Fitness Educator program. I remember contemplating, chewing, and picking your brains about it. What will I do with it? Do you think I'll manage? And you were like, yeah, go ahead. If you like it, you should be able to manage. And I'm so glad when I look back, I took that plunge. Although initially I didn't do much, I started off really slowly because I was still simultaneously working and in a corporate office job. So, and I was pregnant at that time with my second child when I started the certification. So, in my mind, it was clear that if I have to finish this, I need to do it before my baby is born. So that way, it was my timeline. That 9 months was not just cook the baby inside, but to also finish the certification in the meanwhile. And I think that really helped in many ways. One, it helped me to understand the whole process so beautifully because I was going through it, I was living it. And secondly, because I knew I was going to get busy with the baby, I was literally um, made aware each time I need to push myself a little more and finish the course. So, yeah, looking back, I'm glad I started with it and I started slowly teaching with you in your classes on the weekends. Then, gradually, as I gained the confidence, did a little more each time. And finally, I took the plunge of giving up my corporate job. I said, enough, now I need to take this further. And yeah, so it's going to be 10 years. I'm going to be a CAPPA certified professional. And every time I had to renew the certification, I thought, let me do another course instead of just recertifying. And I'm glad I did it because I kept feeling that I needed to support my moms, and the recertification and the new certifications helped me support them better. So went on to do the childbirth educator program, the lactation educator, and I'm feeling so glad that I did it. I feel so confident and I can help them. And there's nothing more rewarding than being in this field to get those words from your moms. Oh my God, I don't know what I would have done without you. Although you just were there supporting and guiding. Yeah.
Wow, that is amazing. So I know I met Seema when she was planning a baby and then through her first pregnancy. So maybe I do have a little bit of motivation for her to get into this career. But Seema, if I were to ask you when you evaluated all the various options that were available out there, I would really like to know what made you choose CAPPA because that's something that I did many years ago, but I'm trying to understand from successful professionals like yourself as to what prompted that decision.
So, frankly, I had interacted with you. You had my teacher in my prenatal sessions for when I was first time pregnant with Samara, my daughter, who's now 12 years old. And it just felt very natural, and I liked the way the whole course was. There was a lot of practical involved. There was a proper curriculum, and more importantly, I knew that you were here physically, and that made it more doable, because at that time there were no other organizations who were offering this at all. From what I remember, if they were, I was not aware. For me, it was more the comfort of that you were here, and that if the office was here, and that I know you, I could reach out to you for my mentor, as a mentor to you for anything. So that helped me make that decision easy.
So that's lovely. So now let's talk a little bit about two very important areas I think that most people would consider. One would be achievements and the other would be challenges. So if you can kind of, talk us through your 10-year journey, and it's a 10-year journey, an entire decade, my God, it kind of adds value to all our gray hair, right? So achievements and challenges, just in your own words, if you could talk a little bit about that.
So the challenges are, I see it's a very niche field in India, especially. Of course, now there's much more awareness than when I started 9, 10 years ago. There were not so many moms who knew about fitness. I remember clients saying that I haven't even told at home that I come for prenatal exercise. I just tell them I'm going for bleeding and yoga, because in the mind of most households in India is like ये करने की क्या ज़रूरत है? Why do you need to do this? You can just do housework. So that always was one of the impediments in getting clients to believe you, trust you, what kind of work you're doing. Do I really need to go to you, to come to you? Even now, many women are apprehensive. Why do I need to do childbirth classes? Oh, I can just ask my mom or my sister who's had a kid. Most women do that. And it's only when they have the baby they realize, oh, I should have done something. So now I have many second time moms who, even though did the class with me, they come back and they say, I need to do a refreshers course and I want to attend your breastfeeding session or your newborn care session. So the awareness has come, but still I know these are some of the challenges as a new certified professional. You may find people wanting to ask you कि ये क्यों करना है. That has always been the most thing of getting a client. And then once you start working, you establish yourself, and then word of mouth helps you in a huge way in this field. People really go out of their way to promote you. You don't even have to do much. Then you don't need to go to any doctor and tell them I'm doing this work. So, but the challenge is to start off initially. How to do it? How best do I reach out? That would be my main thing to say. And um, the other things that have been good are that I have only grown from strength to strength because of the mothers I supported. I tried doing the doctor way where I went and tried to tell them, but unfortunately, I found it too time consuming, and I just gave up. I said, forget it, I'm not doing this. I really, really feel a lot of gratitude for the moms who believed in me, who trusted me, who supported me, and that's what has kept me going. Just that whole this of moms telling me I value what you say, and it really means a lot. So those are my achievements when I see their happy faces and lovely babies who I can't squish at the moment. Otherwise, the postpartum class is I just tell them what exercises to do and I go get to hug the babies.
Yeah, so that's something which even I'm missing right now because I know I visit mothers for lactation, etc. I still do that as a hospital visit. But now it's with a mask, with gloves, with an overcoat and etc., which doesn't make any sense. And then to even handle the baby is a little bit scary. Well, that was great. I think that was very valuable as an insight. And the smiling faces of mothers, those lovely messages that we get, which melt our heart, is what kind of gets us going. And that's something which is really important. So, without taking any more time, I have one last question for you. If you could kind of, give us some words of wisdom, some little bit pearls of advice that for any potential aspiring future working candidate, someone who's doing the course, that would be really helpful.
I want to tell the ones who are doing the course or wanting to do the course, you should be certain that this is something that you love. It should be your passion. Because if you love what you do, you will not find it difficult, it will just come. And especially in this field, because you are giving a lot, you're giving not just your time, but you're giving your energy literally to the client, and that comes across even if it's now online. I have so many, or just from your voice, how you speak, how you uh, talk to them, how you answer their queries. They need a lot of patience. You'll need a lot of you'll meet a lot of that kind of moms who may have lots of questions. So you'll really have to know for sure this is something that I really want to do. And secondly, be very sure of what content when you talk. Be sure of what you're saying. So do your research, do your reading. Uh, do not say things because it's a medical field. You're supporting someone with their life, so be very sure about what you say. If you don't know, as you said, tell them I'll find out and get back to you. So I always have, I try to first, if I know it only, then I talk about it. Otherwise, I just tell them I'll get back and I'll let you know. So yeah, just to be passionate about what you do and then just go for it. Don't think twice.
That is so awesome. So, thank you so much. This has been really valuable. And we wish you all the very best. May you have many, many, many more years of mums and squishing babies. I think that is something which all of us wish for. So, wish you the very best as you go from strength to strength and help mothers. That's amazing. Thank you, Seema. Thank you, everyone who's joined us and who's watched this. And we look forward to, we are available to you answering any questions that you may have about what we do. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.